Atlas.
I trust this will suffice.
God smiles upon the generous.
Oh, away with you! Back to your cesspit, beggar! A land grotesque as its people. You dreamt of utopia. You saw the tribes united as one.
Oh.
That dream died long ago. You should have done the same.
You look half dead already. Okay.
Your kingdom will perish.
Well, that's the way to start. Oh, is he the king? Not any longer. Not even trying to hide it, huh?
By my hand.
I cannot fathom it. His Majesty killed in his own bed.
The blooms upon the prince's grave had yet to wilt. Without
Oh,
an
the
heir
prince
to
is
wear the
dead too?
crown, what will become of the royal magic?
Thus vulnerable, an invasion might undo us.
From within or without, the state hangs on a precipice. It may even come to civil war.
In dark times, we must stand together.
Your Eminence!
Who could do this? Few could even enter the king's chambers, let alone draw close. And yet,
His Majesty's arcane power could deflect near any blade. With all the royal bloodline's magic, who could harm him at all?
shadows stir in the castle just as they did with the prince. What hellbound soul could end a royal life? Who would dare such atrocity? Huh?
Louise.
Oh.
A shame to die with no heirs. The prince was taken too soon. And only
Connection to the device has been lost. What the hell?
a king may wield the royal scepter. The
Oh,
very
is that my
crux of his
controller?
vaunted bloodline's magic, which made such a fine deterrent to war. One has to ask, them dead, who shall take the throne?
Okay, so he wants to be king then, huh? Looks really nice. Same guy from Persona doing the music, right? Yeah, it's usually pretty good. Yeah. For ReFantazio. Press any button. Okay, I guess we're getting started now. My controller back on. New game, load game, system, settings. Settings. Anything here I should change? Probably won't know until we play, right? On settings. Text volume, voice volume. Turn the background music down slightly. Okay. Okay, that's good enough. Let's get started. It's an Atlas game. It's probably going to be like a 3-hour long intro.
Who's there? I can feel you watching me from a place beyond my sight.
Like it's a little low.
Whoever you are, please tell me. Does our world pique your interest? Pardon my curiosity, but would you tell me your name? That is to say, tell me who
you really are.
The one who meets my eyes across a strange...
So he wants like my name, so not like a character name. Oh, because I got my keyboard in. Oh, any spaces. Not gonna be able to fit everything in, so just tab confirm. Correct entry. Name will be, you will name the protagonist later. Okay.
Ah, a most unusual name. One I've never heard in our world. Which suggests to me you might reside in a world beyond ours. It is a curious thing that in your eyes, my entire world is but the dawn of a story yet untold. Or to put it another way, this is a fantasy. But can it truly be dismissed as something so far removed from you? If indeed you wish to cross to our world for a time, I would first ask that you indulge one question. Is fantasy limited to the confines of imagination? Would you call it a powerless creation?
That's right. Not always. Fantasy limited to the confines of imagination. Not always.
Wishful thinking, more than fiction. Something capable of affecting the realities beyond its bounds. This must be what you believe.
Yeah, I still feel like the background music's a little too loud.
I confess my own answer still eludes me. But consider, if fantasy is born from hope, a desire to make the world better than it is, then that hope can be made manifest. Thus does change come, and thus is fantasy forged into a new reality. Perhaps the story about to unfold before you will tell us. I'm thoroughly invested now myself. So, let this tale begin.
Storyteller. Okay, so these are just modes. Regicide. We'll just do normal. That one's blacked out. Is that like a new game plus thing? We'll just do normal. That way we don't have to grind forever.
Looks like we're in the clear. The capital's just through this desert.
Is it true then? The king is dead. Aye, and the guards are more concerned with the funeral than keeping the roads safe. So now the monsters are roaming in broad daylight.
Well, that's a good enough excuse for it.
Monsters, huh? I've certainly been hearing the stories. To say nothing of the vacant throne. There's a storm coming. Mark my words. That much is certain.
We're under attack.
They're bandits!
Oh, okay. It's like I thought it was a monster at first.
Come on, let's see some respect for the militia. Us folk, we're commoners. No crown or church will save us.
But Lord Luis will save us one and all. All we ask is a little tribute. You're with us or against us? And if you're against us...
An igniter?
Igniter.
How'd they get one of those?
Look at you. What have we got here? He's an elder.
Elder.
So he is. No horns, no knife.
Filthy gremlin like you. What you got in the capital? Oh, what's this? Looks like you've been holding out on us, boy.
To steal his book? You know you can't read. Oh, is it like a super special book? He really wants to hang on to it.
Hold it!
That's pretty obvious.
Listen to us, chum.
Where was he gonna run to anyway?
Now fall in line. Unless you want to get stuck like us.
Oh, damn.
You drew steel. I take it you are prepared to die by it.
But she's pretty badass. Uh-oh. Oh, is that us or was that the main character? Yeah, he kind of has Atlas Protag vibes,
This place already feels like a death
just in
trap.
his design.
You hear all that stuff about Lord Luis saving us?
Hey, Luis was the one that killed the king, right?
Hey, you okay? You still got all your limbs attached? Well, at least they didn't figure out our mission. Definitely could have gone worse.
Mission. You all right?
Been worse.
Oh, he
And
talks.
from the sounds of it, you're about the same. You do know that if anyone finds out who we really are, it's all over, right? The mission's more important than either of our lives. If we screw this up, there's no going back.
Okay, so we're on some kind of mission. Trada Desert.
Think we'll make it?
Don't look hurt though, so that's good news. You can move, right? Tutorial. Thinking we should find a place where we can see the whole area. Basic control. Okay, well, I'm using a controller, so any way to change that where it shows me the buttons?
Let's go.
These settings. Do I make it default? Okay, and we wanted to turn the background music down a bit. I could barely hear that guy's voice over it. Alright, well, using a controller, so we'll just have to sort it out at some.
Stop!
Oh, are we in a fight already?
Watch out!
Yeah, those look especially dangerous, so watch out. I don't think they've noticed us yet, though. I'm not going to read all the dialogue. These games, we'd sit here for hours. Press G. Okay. I don't know which one G is.
Okay.
Let's see what it does. Okay. What key is that? That's the map. That doesn't do anything, it seems.
Yikes.
Okay, that's
I think we're in a little over our heads.
left trigger.
Hurry!
Okay. Okay, run.
They found us.
Wait,
Get
I
ready,
think I'm supposed to be
everyone.
headed for the glowing thing, right? I don't feel like we should be fighting stuff yet. They haven't given us a fighting tutorial.
Look.
Like a wasteland?
Just checking.
Just a
But
desert.
You do remember what we're here to do, right?
Refresh my memory. What am I doing again?
Oh, I don't know. The mission that's more important than our own lives? first, we get to the royal capital and get you enlisted as a guardsman at the army's recruitment center.
Okay.
This could decide the fate of the whole country. We either do our jobs or we die.
So we're going to
If
join
it's
the
all
army.
same to you, I'd rather stay alive. So we've got to see this mission through. Come on. We don't want the sun to go down on us in the wastes. Let's pull ourselves together and get back on the road. You know what
Hey,
they say.
listen.
Anxiety breeds the world's cruelest monsters. I mean, fairies say that at least.
Okay.
I can at least cast my usual spell for you. It's the small comforts, right?
Right.
As though music is playing directly in my mind, the effect of Gallica's magic is inspiring. Did she do the background music spell?
Music was the first magic
That's
this world
pretty
ever knew,
good.
after all. Makes the road a little easier.
Music's good. I just feel like it's a little
Look,
loud compared to the vocals.
over there.
It might just be on my end. I don't know. What a relief. Grand Trad is already in sight.
Let's go. Got a sec?
We're going to turn it a little lower. I still want to hear it. It's good. Wait.
Hurry!
There's something over here. Don't let me go over there.
I don't like this.
Curve.
Nice! I bet we're
Curve.
not used for that.
Okay, that's a dash. Okay, that's my attack.
Looks
No
like we
jump.
lost him. Watch out!
Uh-oh, this is bad. Oh, trigger.
Not good!
Sandworms.
This land of 8 tribes and 3 nations, all blessed by the power of magic. The United Kingdom of Uchronia. The year is 785. Uchronia is shaken to the core by the sudden death of its king. Anxiety breeds dissent among the tribes. Disparities tear them apart, and no mortal mind remembers the heroic tales upon which their land was built. By this story of fantasy, may this faded world be painted anew.
Great Seeker, bearer of fantasy and power. Hear my wish and come forth from thy epoch of glory to grant me thy guidance. Will we make it to town?
Whoa, just look!
Whoa.
Get on with it then! Drop the dog! Hang him dead!
Damn.
Please! I've done nothing wrong! Lying dog! Don't try to deny it! You trample the law for the fun of it!
Let it be known, for misuse of an igniter, you will
Okay,
hang
that's
by
the
neck
magic thing, the
until
igniter.
dead.
It's not the same bandit from earlier, is it?
There's no way that crowd was going to listen to anything a Parapus said.
Therapist.
Such a shame. Might you spare some coins?
Oh, don't do it. Oh, here they come.
Oh,
Careful!
hurry!
Give out all our money. We're gonna need that. Hey,
Don't you have any street smarts? Come on, kid. Look, we're not tourists here. We gotta stay focused.
Right.
You noticed back on the wagon? You might be the only elder here, in the whole city even. The capital's incredible. Just look at all the different tribes. You never see this kind of diversity out in the countryside. Not that it's very balanced. I see more Clamars and Roussants than anyone else.
Mars and Roussants. Okay, these are the different races.
Which means a dopey Elda kid's gonna stick out like a sore thumb.
Okay, so
Try to keep your head down, okay?
we're the Elda. Like, people. Okay.
Hey, did you hear what they're saying about His Majesty? They say it wasn't illness at all. I heard it was foul play, assassination.
Assassination. Rumors are spreading.
Shh, careful who hears you say that. But it's just like the prince, isn't it? They say he was attacked in the dead of night. A war of succession is coming, I tell you.
Okay.
Sounds like monsters have been prowling the countryside. They're sending the guard out to deal with them. The army's really gone to hell. It's a far cry from when we had Count Luis at the helm, I'll tell you that much.
Hard to see how the nation can come back from this.
We'd not have to ask if the prince was still alive.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
The king dead, his son stricken. Are there none left to bear the weight of the crown?
We've done all in our power, but not even the kingdom's best. The saint could purify this affliction.
Oh, he's like cursed?
Over 10 years he has languished under this curse.
Yeah.
How much longer can his body hold out? No doubt His Highness would protest. But since he cannot, we have no choice.
Highness.
For the man who cursed His Highness and murdered our king, there can be no mercy. I never thought I would have to ask this of you. But there are so few of us left now. There is no one else to turn to.
How long ago was the king killed?
Will you infiltrate the military to deliver a message to our contact there?
Okay, so this is our mission. So this is after the king is dead.
Mission. For all our sakes, you
But who's
cannot
the kid?
fail.
Is that like another prince?
Hey, are you listening?
No, it's flashing back.
Well, I guess I can't blame you for feeling nostalgic.
Okay, it is the prince.
You and the prince were pretty close.
But not the one that died, right?
Anyway,
Looked like he was still
getting
alive
to
to
the
me,
castle
just
was
cursed.
only the beginning. Now comes the real high stakes part. You gotta go get enlisted so you can meet up with our operative.
Okay, so that's our mission.
Remember, nobody here knows who we are. Nobody here knows the prince might still have a claim to the throne.
Oh, is the prince cursed and they just think he's dead? Because, like, it's easier than saying he's cursed where he might be in danger.
That means if we get busted, that's it. Nobody's gonna save us. Step 1. Let's figure out where the recruitment center is. Shouldn't be too hard, considering the need for soldiers.
Okay, so if this is anything like SMT or Persona, it's not going to let us do a whole lot to forward the story a bit.
So?
You know where we're going. Feel free to admit that you're lost and ask me for advice. And to open up the map. Okay. Always has good ideas. This button opened the map. Okay. Press 2 and save area towns to save your property.
Whatever will I do?
All right then.
This. Okay, yeah, okay, so that still opens the map.
All right then.
So just forward, huh? I don't guess it's going to let us in any of these shops.
All right then.
They don't usually let us do anything. Tavern, yeah. Not put food before the mission. We can always come back later. Yeah, okay, it's not going to let us do a whole lot. Was that a sprint? Just progress the story a little further.
Look at that. The new model's out now. I could be out there slinging spells like a master if I had one of those.
I guess that's the big city for you. Everyone and their mother has a magic igniter.
Okay.
So many different types, too.
Now I want one. What's a magic? That's
Now
the
I want
gist
one
of
for
it.
myself.
Yeah, until you see the price tag. Can't imagine what it's like having to wave around some shiny stick to use magic.
Oh, can we use magic without the stick?
Me? I can whip out magic anytime I like. And I can even see the Magla in the air.
Magla.
Though, I'm not exactly an archmage.
Wonders never cease.
Shady
A
woman.
fairy and an elden child. Are you new to our fair city? Well, I suggest you keep a low profile. Trust me when I say you don't want to catch the eyes of the lords and ladies. Ah, but I'm getting ahead of myself. I run this humble shop. Are you in the market for an igniter?
Yeah.
Here's something that might catch a foreigner's eye. This is modeled after the royal scepter and would make the perfect souvenir.
How much? No thanks. The royal scepter.
The royal scepter?
You've really never heard of it. Wow. Where do I even start?
A symbol and instrument of the crown's sovereignty. Passed down through generations. If you believe the legends, it houses incredible magic. World-shattering power.
World-shattering power. Sounds nice. I want one.
More practically, you might call it the world's most potent magic igniter. And in the king's hands, it was enough of a deterrent to stave off invasion.
Now he's dead, with no living heir either.
Wait, did they just... We have a prince that's cursed, right? And he has... They just said he was heir to the throne.
Tragic, isn't it?
I mean, he's cursed, but still.
Kingly magic is of little use without a king.
I guess you couldn't say that in public.
You picked a bad time to visit, boy. I don't know why you're here, but there's trouble brewing.
Keep that in mind. I won't be staying long.
I'll keep that in mind.
A word of caution, then. Your survival is your own responsibility.
It tells me she's going to be important later.
Necessarily ominous.
Yes, indeed.
She has a point, though. We'll need to be careful.
Necessarily ominous.
Anyway, we don't have time to hang around chatting with the locals. We've got a recruitment office to find.
I don't know a whole lot about this game. I just heard it was like Persona.
Let's head there.
Let's go see.
And I saw that, hold on. Joined the army because I looked up to Lord Louis, but now I got my arse handed to me if I so much as mention it. What's the state army gonna do now? We won't find any decent recruits given the messy state of things currently. Yeah, so like I listened to some reviews this morning. I got some tips. It auto-played while I was in the shower. Come across those when we get there. I was hoping that we'd blend in with the crowd and no one would notice that you're an Elder, but the people here have sharper eyes than I thought. I want to draw attention, but hiding your tribe is only going to make it worse. People may insult you, but do your best to stand tall.
All right.
Easier said than done, I'm sure, but it's for the sake of the mission, and on that note, the recruitment center we're looking for should be just ahead.
All right, then.
Oh yeah, okay, like right ahead.
What are you playing at?
I'm out of ideas.
Dear me!
That must be the recruitment center. I'll let you take it from here. It should be pretty straightforward.
Okay.
Oh, and if they start asking questions, just be as honest as you can. Lying will only make us more suspicious. So long as you don't compromise the mission, you're fine. Good luck in there. Knock 'em dead.
All right.
Okay, you got this.
A blue blood, are you? The army's no place for velvet-swaddled lordlings. Why are you here? Perhaps your noble family collapsed under its own weight. Is that it?
Lineage seems a strange measure for a soldier's worth. I'm looking to enlist. Is that enough for you or not?
Yeah, I mean, hey, he wants to volunteer.
An uppity one, aren't you? Fine, lordling. Welcome to the Guard, where it'll be your privilege to die screaming and bloody in service of your country.
Oh, the hard sell, huh?
But mark my words, war will turn your arrogance to piss. When your corpse is plucked from the mud, do try to look patriotic.
I think they need a better recruiter.
Rousing words, Captain. You think threats will buy loyalty? No wonder nobody respects the Guard anymore. But I'm here now, so perhaps the kingdom isn't a lost cause.
Insolent pup! You will learn your place.
Don't. The healers have enough on their plates already.
Be gone, and be thankful you're still in one piece.
I'd kick your ass, but all our healers are busy.
All right, next. Hurry it up. An elder? I thought your kind was long gone.
Our race is pretty rare.
Age 18. An orphan, too. The army can always use more of those.
Well, at least he's honest about it.
So, what brings you to enlist?
Want to fight for change. I need the money. Just so bored. I want to fight for change.
For real change.
Part of our mission, so we got to say something that'll get us easily accepted, right?
Lofty words for a gutter rat with an empty coin purse, no? So, what can you bring to our beloved corps? Any skills to speak of?
Stronger than I look. Got a sharp mind. Take a lot of punishment. Small but quick. I've always been lucky. Oh, are some of these going to be like stat? These look like stats. Are these going to be stats? Like strength, magic, defense, speed, luck. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what kind of build we want to have. I don't know enough about the game yet. We're just going to go with I've always been lucky, and we'll go from there.
I've always been pretty lucky.
I'm sure we'll be able to allocate later, right?
I asked for your skills, boy. Right, last order of business.
Hope we didn't just screw up our entire gameplay.
You're actually literate.
I don't know what kind of player I want to be yet. Okay, we need to pick a name, right? So this is an Atlas game. Red. That'll work. Earn My Bread, the name of the protagonist.
You know your letters, do you? We'll get some use out of you yet.
Ability to read and write's probably useful.
All right, lad. Welcome to the Guard.
Yes!
I'm sure you heard about the monster sightings, so stay sharp out there. We're short-handed as it is, so be a good lad and try not to get killed on your first deployment.
He's just like rosy and peachy all day, isn't he?
You can pick up your kit at reception. Standard issue guardsman armor and igniter. Kingdom property. So if you break it, it's coming out of your commission. On your way now. Up to. Next.
But no wonder everybody frowns upon the army. If this guy's in charge of, like, recruiting people. What a long line. Guess we've got no choice but to wait our turn. We should talk to people.
Whatever.
So young, are you enlisting too? Well, not much choice if you don't have any money or a job. Reeve makes the world go round, as it were. Oh, it's that money. Doing a magic igniter, join the queue. Cutting's only going to get you chewed out. Was this a guy from the cutscene?
Whoa.
You enlisting as well? The line starts behind me. If so, or was there something you needed? Are you really a noble? You really a noble? Take it you overheard my interview. Yes, guilty as charged. I am a noble. Just a countryside son of a lord. My family is of no real consequence.
Well,
let's just say I have my own circumstances. I'm volunteering to fight in order to protect the kingdom. Foolish or not. Noble enough. The tribe don't matter in the army, but they'll probably put me up front as a meat shield. Not that I can find better work. Wish I could serve Count Louis. His army built on merit, so even a parapet stands a chance. Okay, so.
What's the world coming to?
Blasted, I came to enlist because I heard you can make a quick reeve here, but they really make you work alongside creepy Elda. Well, that's nice. Carapace I can deal with, but Elda are right ominous. So we're starting to see where the pecking order is, huh? Where'd you hear that? God's own scriptures, that's where. There's where. Guess you can't expect an Elder to know shite. Oh, so the church says we're awful. Let him say what he wants. Fighting someone like him would just be a waste of energy. Someone else? Not supposed to cut in line, huh? Join the queue.
I heard they get sightings.
Sightings?
what? Of those huge monsters? You think that's why we're low on soldiers? Wish they'd have told us that. What did they call them? Something like,
Next. Another Clamar. Wait. No. You don't look like the others. Surely not. An elder. It's the first of your kind I've seen.
Move it. There's a priority around here.
Oh, man.
We're arming squires and children with igniters now. Waste of good gear. It's better off in my hands. Give it here.
We're all just like meat shields, man.
brute force and crude insults. The world is yours for the taking.
Care to say that again, boy?
We all have our reasons to enlist. Now get back in line.
Oh, another high and mighty Clamar, is it? You think your pretty words will measure up to pure Rousseau strength?
Oh, forget the tribes. This is a matter of pride. Now, you owe us both an apology.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna apologize.
Come on, no fighting in the ranks.
Sorry for making a scene. You all right?
Thanks. That was terrifying. I had it handled. That was terrifying.
Don't let him get in your head. That's all people like him really want, anyway.
Not used to the protag talking.
Well, see you around. Try not to die out there.
Don't make my job any harder, please.
Yeah.
Here, your igniter.
Cinder igniter. Okay.
These days, most come with their own magna crystals. So with practice, anyone can use magic. To an extent, anyway. It's not the sort of thing you can master in a day. For now, newbies like you best focus on surviving.
Thing around his neck is apparently a magic igniter. Captain I spoke with earlier had one too. They must take on many different forms, like I saw on the main street.
And take this too. Protect it with your life.
Royal Capital vicinity map. Okay.
Wow, that's a real map.
I mean, I guess they are pretty hard to get.
Chart the wilds, but this is full of details. Only the military could pull this together.
Listen up, striplings. My name is Captain Klinger. And as of this moment, you miserable lot are under my command. I'm sure you've all heard about our forces being tied up
with the funeral proceedings for His Majesty. But if you think you're on cushy security detail, think again. First, you will be deployed to a fortress at the northern border, where you will be trained into true guards.
Okay.
Our veterans there will teach you the one thing you need to master if you're to survive.
Hey.
Perfect. That's exactly where our contacts hold up.
Oh, that's convenient.
Enjoy tonight's sleep, because it's the last full night's rest you'll get. Dismissed!
Water's Day.
Look at all the other recruits. They really are desperate for new blood. Oh, right. I know you don't know what our contact looks like yet, but he'll know you by your sword. He'll
Okay.
also know right away why we've come. And don't worry, I'll recognize him. Well, the charming captain is probably right. We should get some rest before tomorrow. Hey, you awake?
Yeah, nope, I'm asleep. Morning already.
Nope, I'm asleep. Good night.
Haha, very funny. Look, I just have a lot on my mind. Can't seem to fall asleep. I'd heard about what it was like in the capital, but still, when you hear and see all this prejudice out in the open, it's a lot.
Yeah, it's kind of a lot.
You okay?
Never gets easier. That's just how it is.
That's just how it is.
Well, I don't think that should be how it is.
Well, that wasn't an option.
Some people are even saying it's the lesser tribe's fault that the monsters are showing up at all.
Are they trying to blame us?
These are the same kind of people who burned down your village, remember?
Oh, yeah. That's a long time ago. I'd rather not think about it. That was a long time ago.
A long time ago.
Yeah, but still. The prince was kind to take you in. He cared more about who you were than what you were. I can see why you'd want to repay him.
Okay, so there's something going on with the prince besides the curse, huh?
Oh,
So he's
speaking
like our
of,
friend?
He's the one who gave you that book, right?
Oh, is that why we like the book so much?
Sure, I guess.
Sure.
I gotta say, I've been curious. Thanks. It's what you call a fantasy story, right? So it's a fantasy world made up by the author. The prince loved those kinds of stories. Okay, let's see. It says the young traveler was amazed by the world he saw. In this world, there is only one tribe. All people accept each other, and no soul is born into discrimination.
Definitely a fantasy.
Wow. So not even any fairies? I guess less differences means less to argue over. In such a world, there is no need for sorcery. A megapolis is built through learning and labor.
Okay.
Towers of glass that reach the heavens. Safe nights with no dark shadows. Busy streets well traveled. And in the laws of these emotionally satisfied people, it reads, all lives are equal. Whoa. I see.
That's nice.
No magic, no tribal conflict, and equality for all? It really does sound like a fantasy.
Definitely sounds like a
But it's
fantasy.
strange to feel envious of a fictional world. Hey, are you asleep already? You know how hard it is for me to turn these pages on my own?
Oh, because she's a fairy. Too small.
Well, guess I'll just read more later. Good night.
Late night Water's Day. Record the events thus far. Yes. 1. So the big thing about Atlas games is that you need to save often. So it probably won't be an issue till later.
Shouldn't you be resting? I'm fine. In fact, I'm glad we have this chance to talk.
That little us.
I've been reading, and I hope that someday we can make our kingdom like the place in this book. You said it was some kind of fantasy novel, didn't you?
Oh, is that the prince?
Our lives are decided at birth, by tribal purity, or by the differences that make us who we are. I don't want that to be the world we live in. The Elder here are a perfect example. If you'd not sheltered me, I would never have survived. And yet, they burned your home down.
Oh, did they burn the village looking for the prince?
It's tragic, and no one should have to suffer so. Someone needs to fix... You okay?
This is like long before the king was killed. Right?
Don't push yourself so hard. Reality is much too cruel. I know that. But I'll fight it. I'll fight to the end. I'm a prince. But I need to be a hero. One worthy of the throne. A hero? One who can lead. A beacon who will pierce the darkness when all seems lost. My father taught me that. In his stories, the kingdom was full of legendary heroes. So I can't give up. In my ideal world, people can believe in their future. Their birth doesn't matter. Not that I expect it will be easy. I believe in you. Familiar words. When I'm down, when I struggle, you're always there to help me through it.
Oh.
Let's do it. You'll be a hero. Trust me.
Okay, so he's sick because of the curse, but it's not as bad when he was younger. It's getting worse over time.
I won't give up either. Trust me.
Is a noble boy gonna be like our new Ryuji?
Until arrival at the northern border fort, one day remains.
Metals Day. Early morning. I wonder how far we've come. Let's find our destination, a northern border fort. World map. You can view information about your surroundings in the world map. Use the movement keys to highlight the location you want to learn about, then press spacebar.
Let's see here.
Fort's just passed it.
That's where you want to go.
Spent last night there. Okay, so it did skip it like 2 days. That's Royal Capital Grand Trad. And the Northern Border Fort.
Hey, don't forget.
Northern Border Fort. This is where our contact should be. So hopefully we find him quick. Got it. Let me look at the map. Got it.
Okay then.
All we can do for now is rest. We have a big day tomorrow.
The carriage transporting the new recruits arrives at its destination.
Idol's Day.
The northern border fort. The towering fortress was built during the Annex War in the mountains at the edge of the territory. Even now, soldiers are sent there for its strategic importance to the royal capital and to combat the rising waves of monsters. Fresh-faced soldiers disembark from their coaches at the foot of a steep ascent to the fort, the first of many uphill battles.
Uphill battles. I see what you did there.
hardly feel my legs.
Listen well, you lackwits. The battlefield is no place to sit on your asses, and the border front is always a battlefield. The call to arms could sound at any time. Stand to, curs. You have the honor to serve at the command of Captain Klinger, war hero, tactician, master of arms. When I earned rank in the trenches, forged in the blood of my comrades.
Spare us this drivel. Say, friend, I'm curious. What is it about that book that's captivated you so?
World with no magic. World with only one tribe. Hard to explain. World with no magic.
It's interesting. It tells the tale of a world with no Magla arts. A peaceful one.
A world with no Magla arts would be better, would it? I admit, I'm intrigued. So it's describing a better world. A utopia, perhaps.
Utopia.
I'm something of a reader myself, but that's not like any book I've read. You know, when the late king took the throne, he was quite the idealist himself. He made grand claims about unifying the people under his rule. Never managed to do it in the end, of course. Reform takes more than high-minded, eloquent speeches. Maybe he was too blind to see that himself.
Listen to you. A babe with his first sword thinking he knows better than a king. Keep your mouth shut. No one cares what you think.
Nobody asked you.
Something to say? Go on. I'm listening.
I apologize for him. Fight you want? Don't worry, my friends all talk.
If it's a fight you want, draw your blade.
Didn't think you'd just challenge me straight out. You've got guts for a lesser tribesman. Well, Clemar, I'll let it go this time. But only because I like your friend. Next time, keep your complaining to yourself.
That's the last thing I need. Though I suppose I deserved it in part, speaking ill of the dead and all. My mouth tends to get ahead of my thoughts sometimes. Although, I'm glad a bad habit seems to have drawn us together. Oh, never got round to an introduction. I'm Stroll. Leon Stroll, son of the Count of Harlia. And you are?
I'm Burn My Bread.
That's my name.
I have that right? It's got a certain weight to it.
Yeah, don't it though?
For what it's worth, my title doesn't mean much. Here and now, we're peers and equals.
By the skin of my teeth! Now, where was I? Right.
Are you still going on with his speech?
Someone help!
Is that a soldier? Hey, speak to me, man. What happened?
Listen. Stay on guard. It's too...
He's unconscious.
Not one of mine. Must be one of the fort's guard. Those damn vultures across the border. They must have heard about the king's death.
Are we being attacked?
Anyway, to the fort. Double time. I'll stay behind to see to the poor master.
Oh, he's so brave.
You want us to go on ahead? Alone? Shouldn't we at least send a team back to ask for...
I knew fear would take you at the first step. You want to turn tail? Are you a traitor to the cause? The guard has no place for cowards. You are part of His Majesty's Royal Army. Swallow your fear. Fight with pride. And we'll all have medals this time tomorrow.
Nice.
He's right. We're warriors. Up there is our first chance at glory and riches. Damned if I'm gonna waste it. Let's go.
Damn it. Well, I suppose
Not
this
even
is what
gonna
we signed up
scout
for.
first?
Onward to the fort then.
Hey, I've got a bad feeling about this.
No, flag.
It's hard to explain, but it's like there's a stench in the air, and it's getting stronger.
Hey, did something happen? Wait, is that a fairy? Did you catch it yourself?
Yep, just over there. She's with me. I don't see a fairy.
Caught it over there a moment ago.
You did not. I'm not a bug, and I'm not an it. My name is Gallica, for your information.
So you travel together? You've stayed well hidden for quite a while.
Well, I didn't want anyone making a fuss. But we've got bigger problems right now. I can't shake this feeling. We gotta be careful.
Agreed. I'll follow orders, but I'm not about to let this armchair general send me to my death. Let's take a moment, then head in once we're prepared.
Makes sense.
I assume you know how to use an igniter properly?
I'm not so sure. He's never used one before. I mean, he's a commoner, so not much chance to.
Fair enough. Well, just stay behind me and you'll be all right. I swear I won't let you die. I'm with you.
Comrade, new ally, Stroll, a brave fighter trying to conceal his nobility, has become your ally.
Oh,
Yeah,
this
I
is
figured
bad.
he'd be our first
I
one.
didn't think you'd actually have to fight anyone. I just hope our contact in the fort's okay. Let's keep our guard up and hope we find out.
Okay, so yeah, the guy we're supposed to meet's here. Battles day, night.
Okay?
This is an unexpected turn of events, but don't lose sight of our mission, okay? I know our ally is inside here.
Yep.
Yeah, that's my guess. Somehow we've got to find him. Huff, Huff, you're running with such purpose. What was that you were talking about? You said something about your ally?
Actually.
Oh, it's nothing. I was just worried about their soldiers inside.
I see.
I see. Well, whatever the case, the situation concerns me too. Let's go inside. Uh-oh. Don't let me save either. We've got some herbs and some medicine. Okay, this is like our equipment. Heirloom great sword. She fights too. Cinder igniter. Okay, we're already equipped. Mage 5. Okay, so we have a spell. Thing around here. Doesn't look like it. Continue. Dead. Yep, monster.
There it is. That's a human.
The human.
Stand your ground! Charge it! Pursue!
We have to help the survivors.
Are we the fantasy creatures? Or monsters, aren't we?
Damn it.
This is horrific. So many dead.
How?
Grius, I hope you're safe.
Hurry.
No time to waste. If we look, we may find some that still draw breath. Probably just the exit, huh? No run mode. We can run. No, none of them are breathing. Damn, we were too late, but there might be others. Let's keep searching.
This is bad.
We've got company.
What?
Let's deal with this one. It feels similar to that monster from earlier. Smaller, but is that a human too? It looks like we're going to have to fight. Wait, if it's a human, do we even stand a chance? All the more reason we can't just let it be. Trust me, I have some history with them.
What do you think?
Besides, our only hope right now is to join forces and strike as one. Would you not agree? I agree. Hope I can do it. Glad you've still got your wits about you. With you here, we might just get through this.
Got it?
We don't stand a chance against that thing if we attack it separately. We can only fight if we work out a plan together.
Take care of it, please.
Understand the two of us working as one. I'll trust your judgment on the timing of the attack. Squad battles. Press B. Well, squad battle alongside your ally. Press any time that you can stun enemies first. Start the battle with an advantage. Down offensive. Deplete the enemy's break gauge. Appears next to him, eventually stunning.
Things will be fine.
Okay, that's my sword, but...
Keep an eye out.
No.
This battle's ours.
Let's go.
Engaging in a squad battle against a stunned enemy, one party member will perform an advantageous initial attack. In addition, enemies remain stunned at the start of battle. Be sure to take advantage of this. Squad battles attack with your equipped weapon or press E to use skills which consume MP. Performing an action will expend one turn icon seen at the top of the screen. When all turn icons... Okay, press turn. And press turn.
The power of... Not done yet. I won't hold back.
Power of fire. Oh, well, he's so low, it's not even worth using.
Still up?
Oh, maybe it would have been. Yeah, he's stunned.
Burn to ash.
Oh, I don't have any control over him. Unscathed. Oh, we get a bonus for not getting hit. Level 1.
Looks like we're safe for now. All right.
Ooh, we pulled through somehow. We're alive, and that's all I could ask for. That's all I could ask. Let's press forward while we still can. Okay, we're gonna go down all the corridors. Oh, can I break these? Anything in them?
Hey, you found something.
Come on! Hand down! This is our chance! Forward!
Let's settle this quick. The power of...
Mage fire.
No
Great job.
Let's go. Myself.
Fire!
Yay.
The next one will fall just as easy.
Level 2.
I feel stronger.
Oh, stats. Oh, wow. Yeah, our luck stats like way up there. Go agility. Oh, I have to put it in. Okay. Have more, just the one.
I think that's all of them.
So it gives us a random stat and then one to put in.
Be careful.
All right.
Fish shouldn't be running, huh? Monster.
Push through. This battle's ours.
I'm gonna win this.
Still here?
What?
I think I'm getting used to this.
That was the last of them.
Locked. Seems as though it's locked. Or maybe it's something we come back to later.
You're down.
Okay, let's give this all we've got.
Get in there and finish him off.
Still up?
The power of fire.
Unscathed.
This one will fall just as easy.
I think we're in the clear.
That one opened.
Nice. safe here.
Oh, she could tell we were safe. Okay. Run. Anything else? Okay, I can see on the mini map there's one.
Wait.
Hold on.
Be careful.
If it spots us, this could get nasty.
Hey.
If the element of surprise, we could catch it off guard if we strike now, right? Sneak attacks. If you manage to successfully attack an enemy without being seen, there's a chance their entire break gauge will deplete at once for an instant stun.
Okay.
Any of these lock on? Instant stun. Because I poked him in the butt.
I won't hold back. Burn. Still here?
Burn to us.
Or
Wish
we're getting
every
some
fight was that
herbs.
easy, eh? I think we're in the clear.
Guess we'll just kill everything we can. I don't know what level we're supposed to leave here at. I think it's a bit too early to be like farming and grinding.
Look. All right. How's that? Okay. This could be our we've got.
Now get ready.
Let him use his magic. Necessary.
There's no way I'm stopping here.
We made short work of them. Oh.
Still breathing, but he's badly wounded. Elda, don't bloody touch me. I'm in a bad enough spot without you making it worse. Monster showing up was your fault, wasn't it? Bad luck follows you people. Oh, of course, this is how it ends. Damn it all to bloody hell. I'm the one who's still alive, jackass.
Run.
You're so young, a fresh recruit. Get away from here now. That thing is up ahead.
No.
Still more soldiers left alive, right? We can't just run and leave them be. You're too late, that monster. We can't. Just run away. Stay away from that thing. Soldier's body is lying completely still.
Oh.
Damn it.
Ah, damned Elda. I knew this fort was cursed. You're why that horror attacked.
Hey.
Calm down. It's not his fault the human appeared. You must know that, surely. Everyone's dead. They all had families. Help me, Elda. I don't care anymore. I don't want to die.
Damn it.
Their breathing has stopped. Well, you can always get what you want. Oh, was I supposed to go through that door, maybe?
Nice. I bet we'll find a use for that.
Nothing else up here, it looks like. Open door.
Hold on.
Wait.
You
two, perhaps you're searching for someone? That's right. Can't answer that.
I get it now.
Thought as much, now it makes sense. Hide this from me. I trust you have a good reason. Well, to tell you the truth.
What?
Just never came up. That cry, is that the human from earlier? Is he on top of the tower? Sounded like he came from the top of that tower. Maybe there are still soldiers fighting it there.
Hurry!
We'll handle our personal matters later. Rescuing any survivors takes precedence. To the top of the tower.
Let's hurry.
Okay, there's some more.
Come on!
All right.
This is our chance. Forward!
Let's settle this quick.
I think I'm getting used to this.
Not bad.
Level 3.
Strive for greater heights.
That's increased. We try and keep all our stats pretty even this early on. Don't think it'll matter all that much. We waste a few here and there on something we won't use later. Don't worry about like min-maxing or something like that later if we decide what our playstyle is going to be.
A tough one.
Burn to us! Let's wrap this up! That'll do.
And he's resistant to fire. They look like teeth.
There's no way I'm stopping here.
Whew. That should do it. If it's useful, I say grab it.
I guess these drop anything, huh? Gotta destroy all these barrels. Really turns it around.
Let's keep moving.
Let's push through.
Down.
This is our chance.
This could be our chance.
Everyone, go!
Let's go. Fire. Still up.
Alright.
They die hard.
Ooh.
Let's hurry on.
Thanks a lot. We're no longer unscathed.
Okay, this could be our chance. We've got through here. I think I'm getting used to this.
Bonus.
Don't let your guard down. There's more of them.
We have the edge.
I'm fast, and we'll win this.
Murder. Murder.
Even easier than expected.
I think that's all of them.
She's like, that's all of them. Like, well, there's one in front of us.
I won't hold back. Just one left.
They're down.
That's the spirit. Burn to us.
There's no way I'm stopping here. That solves that.
This battle's out.
I didn't even see that yet. Homo Tenta. Oh, yeah.
Through here.
Like a human tooth.
I think I'm getting used to this.
I think that's all of them.
Roof is just up ahead. Might I have a moment? I'm honest, I have my doubts there could be survivors. Facing that monster together may not even save anyone at this point. But I'm going to do it anyway. It's the noble thing to do. Isn't that just throwing your life away? Why do this if it's possibly for nothing? Because if there's a chance that there's even one survivor, then I'll not be the noble who runs away. Not this time. I could never live with myself. This time?
Hey.
And you plan to forge ahead despite the risk? I take it you refuse to die until you found whoever it is you're searching for.
Leave it to me.
There's no way I'm running from this now. See.
I'm heading out.
Well then, lend me your strength.
What do you think?
Feeling I knew it, that human from earlier is up there. What should we do? Let's go.
Yep.
Try not to do anything rash, okay? Here we go. Boss battle. It's either going to be pretty easy or it's going to be unwinnable.
Damn. Such tremendous power.
It's horrible. I can't believe what I'm seeing.
We can't let it get away with this. We have to hold it off somehow. Damned humans. It was all because of them.
We'll just have to make it work.
No, the mission depends on our survival. Okay.
Let's go.
Guess we'd try kill it with fire.
Burn.
1, okay. So unwinnable then, huh? You're mine. Yeah, unwinnable. We have to last a few rounds at least.
What's going on? It didn't even flinch.
Damn it all! I'm not going down like this.
Oh, that did slightly better.
Burn to ash! Oh, please! How is it this strong?
What more can I do? Prince is my best friend. I need to save him. I can't die in a place like this. And yet...
I'll distract it. You two, run!
Okay.
But...
Above all else, I am a noble. And a noble defends his people, no matter the cost. Farewell. If you would repay me, then live. This is it.
What? No! Please, say something!
Stroll!
Don't
Yeah.
be a fool. Just run for it.
Oh, fate-saddled child. Oh, anguished traveler. Thy fate is crown-twined, thy soul bound for the throne. The future yet unknown dawns in this moment. Thy path may fork, but only one may be chosen. Confront the threat before thee, or die here in obscurity. Now choose.
I choose.
So be it. Heroism lies in the soul that stands firm against its fears. Power awaits thy command. The time is come to awaken the hero within. Engrave thy very heart.
Oh, nice. Like metal? Not quite as bad as a gun to the head, but a bit more than ripping the mask off the face, huh? Nice.
What the heck is going on? Anyway, we've got to find a way to fight back.
Weak magic wind damage. Weak HP recovery. So I have full health.
Scour!
Alright, that did the trick.
My own power doesn't even compare. More, it can use magic despite its lack of an igniter.
Are you okay? If we don't push back, we're dead. Can't we fend off those attacks somehow?
Attacking weak points. Certain enemies are weak to certain affinities. After you've hit one of those weaknesses, the word weak will be displayed. Hitting an opponent's weakness or scoring a critical hit against them will only decrease the turn icon by half.
Looks like it mainly attacks with the
Come
head
forth,
wings and
Royal
legs.
Soul!
We can
Wind!
target those. That's it. Stay on
It's
it.
okay. We can do. Let's go! Scour! Come on!
Done. We've got to hit the
Take
other
out its legs.
Nice dodge. Not like they could get you with that.
Attack it, or should I attack its wing?
Come
Guess I should
forth,
attack
Royal
its wing,
Soul.
huh?
Wind!
Okay. Devour.
Wait, what? It's
Oh, no fair.
It's eating its own fruit to heal? We can't kill it fast enough. It's just gonna fix itself up no matter what we do. Ick. I can't
Let's
believe
go.
it's eating from its own body.
Maybe not.
Can you knock those apples off?
Maybe I should have used wind.
By this power, scour.
I don't know. I was just thinking like cutting it off.
Nice dodge. Not like they could get you with that. If we don't take out those apple things, I think we'll regret it.
Only has like one more hit left.
You know, maybe there's something I can do. Hey, can you let me handle this?
Oh, are you gonna fight finally? Have Gallica knock down apples to keep the foe from healing.
Understood. Leave it to me. Now it can't heal itself anymore. Don't waste your chance. Get in there.
I won't hold back. Wind. Scour. Come forth, royal
It's the first
soul.
boss. We're just gonna brute force it down.
A tough one. Seeker. Wind.
Yeah. Die, human. 100 experience. Gorleo's apple.
Okay.
Level 4. Level 2 rank.
I feel stronger.
Yeah, that's good. Keep him pretty even for right now.
True power is born of the heart, a wish from which thy strength is drawn. Yet fear and anxiety always trail in such a wish's wake. Since time immemorial, those we call heroes have earned the title through this order. They pursued their wishes and boldly walked a path of virtue. What thou hast awakened is the true spirit of a hero. The power that lies dormant in all of us. The power to reforge the fear of the unknown into curiosity. If thou wouldst change the world by thine own hand, take this newfound power and venture forth. Thy journey shalt reveal thy soul's mission.
What was that voice? And you! What was that power you used?
Yeah.
You had a metal heart, and your whole body was... It was crazy!
Alive.
Look, that stroll guy is still alive!
Said that.
I'll be damned. Someone actually survived.
That voice...
Was that our guy?
Oh, thank goodness, you're alive!
Gallica, you made it.
He's our man on the inside, the one I'm delivering the message to.
He's badly hurt. You, boy, lend me your shoulder. We'll need to carry him.
Okay.
The smell of blood will draw out the beasts. Let's not hang about.
Where was he hiding?
The lad's out cold, but he'll live. We should be fine if we take a moment's rest here.
Oh, you're a sight for sore eyes, Grius. Just wish it were under better circumstances.
We're both alive, and you can't ask for much better in these parts. Sorry I couldn't join you in the fray. So, this is our newcomer, eh? How'd this boy manage to command power like that?
It's like nothing I've ever seen. Do you know anything about it?
I might. For now, the mission comes first.
Ah, right. I'd better just get straight to the message. Grius, you have a new mission. Avenge the king. And kill Luis Guillaburn.
Oh, okay.
Well, good. It's about damn time. Those scheming nobles haven't said so publicly, but every soldier knows it was nothing natural that killed the king. Damn that Luis. Couldn't stop at one royal, could he?
Wait, there's more. The prince is getting worse. We're running out of time. Here, look. I brought a treasure from the village. They called it a farsight mirror. You need to see the prince's condition for yourself.
Like a camera. Through the mirror lies the prince, deep in slumber in the hidden village.
His Highness won't last much longer. Those thorns are thick enough to claim him.
Luis cast the curse, so killing him is the only way to lift it. If we wait any longer, they're just gonna crown a new king.
Who's Luis? Kill him. Someone catch me up.
Can someone catch me up here?
I got the gist of it.
About 15 years ago, a child enlisted in the army. But it wasn't his age that had people talking. It was his ruthless military genius. Hero to some, monster to others. Luis Guillaburn, a prodigal tactician and a master of magla arts. Some said it was only a matter of time before he made general, the youngest the nations had.
Until he attacked the prince.
That night, when the prince's quarters were breached, it was no ordinary mage who cast that fatal curse. It was Luis Guillaburn himself. But the son's death wasn't enough for him. Now he's got the father's blood on his hands. And if that king-slaying fiend ends up on the throne, we're all doomed.
But when we were exploring the royal capital, there were a lot more Luis supporters than I expected. How can they still trust him after all that?
Luis is cunning. He left no evidence. Accuse him as you will, the allegations wouldn't stick. All they could do was send him as far away as possible. A post in the middle of nowhere. Plenty of soldiers never believed the charges in the first place. When they look at him, they see a capable veteran unjustly made into the noble scapegoat. Most think the Royal Army was at its best when he was in charge. And in truth, it's hard to deny. Without him, we'd never have crushed the rebel uprising so quickly. Damn the man. But he's earned his titles. He's mastered the blade, magic, and he's clearly intelligent. To the masses who want change, he seems the savior they need.
If even you're that worried about him, then this isn't going to be easy.
That's a hell of a mission. And I want in.
So that's your game, eh? Pretend to sleep, eavesdrop on the plan. You're a fool to give yourself away.
I mean, he
If you
was
want my
pretty
blood, then let
badly
my blade
injured.
strike true. I'm not going to run. Not from you, and not from a chance to do what's right.
Look, Grius, he saved our lives back there. And it sounds like we could use the help. Seems like kind of a waste to kill him. Especially if he's volunteering.
Yeah.
Then answer me this. The boy's all but a stranger to you, yet you risk your life to save him. Why?
I would live, fight, and die a noble, sir. To have done otherwise would betray my title, to say nothing of my heart.
I'm losing my edge. Make me regret this, and I will slay you where you stand.
You'll let him help us?
Right then. My life and sword are yours.
As far as the rest of the world's concerned, you perished in that castle. You'll find the job ahead will be easier for a dead man. Your lives are kept only by the blades in your hands, and you'll raise them at my command.
We have to.
Quest start. Save the prince from death's curse. Save the prince from his curse and defeat Louis Guilbert, treasonous fiend who not only attacked the prince but murdered the king. Deadline unknown. Rank. Okay, 7.
Luis will also be at
The overarching thing.
If we're not back to the capital by then, we lose our chance at his head. But no main roads. That'll mean checkpoints and questions. We're bound for a different route. We'll cut through the abandoned mine up ahead to save us going the long way round. For tonight, see to your wounds. We'll leave at first light.
Okay.
I'm counting on you.
Comrade, new ally, Grius. Battle-hardened veteran has become your ally.
Feels like the mission is finally starting. Let's set up our camp then.
Camping.
Now, we should finally be able to get some rest. This your first deployment, boy? Thank your lucky stars you survived a brush with a human.
What the hell was that? It was like no beast I've ever seen.
No one truly knows. They're protected by Magla, so even the sharpest steel does little good against them. They're no simple beast. All we do know is with every passing year, more of their kind tear travelers apart. That was why I was first sent undercover here, investigating.
And? Did you learn anything?
Simmer down, boy. There wasn't a damn thing to be found on those monsters. Well, the moon's still low. If you've any other questions, now's the time.
Tell me more about the mission. Can't think of anything.
I want to hear about the mission.
With numbers like this, a head-on assault would be suicide. Quick, covert assassinations are best bet. Kingslayer or no, Luis has a lot of public favor behind him. To the people, he's the only man with the wit and war power to bring down humans. The military seems powerless to stop them, so he plays savior. The man's practically a monster himself. By your age, he was not only a master tactician, but damn near an archmage besides.
And the three of us alone are supposed to stop him?
We'll just have to blend in with the crowd at the funeral. I won't abide him surviving the ceremony. He will die by my hand.
Okay. I have a feeling he's not going to be with us long. I should keep the really dangerous stuff away, I hope. Northern Border Fort. What's that power in you, I wonder? Grius seemed to know something about it.
Well...
Oh, hey, I say use it or lose it. That said, let's take the rest of the day off. I want to talk some. Sure, if you want, but let's take a break eventually, okay? Insect emitting a strange light. Obtain gold beetle. Anything else? Anything? Talk to them. Never in all my life have I witnessed anything like that power you use. Tell me, is it some sort of magic? I suppose it couldn't be, not with the igniters we were supplied with, at least. Yours was broken in the commotion besides. Incredible, if only I had had that kind of power back then. Apologies, I'm just thinking out loud. Today's been a trying day for us both. Let's get some rest. Clicked on something. Done a fine job delivering that message, lad. It's finally time for us to act for His Highness. You want to ask about that power, don't you?
Huh?
I had a question of my own. You seem to know a great deal about the royal family. Before you infiltrated the army, who were you?
Indeed.
Nothing but a mercenary, and yet His Majesty gave me the honor of being His Highness, the Prince's tutor in swordplay. Oh, okay. Night of the attack, I was there.
I see.
Truly, that's incredible.
Got it?
Getting late. We'll talk details tomorrow. Get to talk. All right. Let's get some rest.
Can't sleep? Guess I'm not surprised after what we just went through. Still, you've got to keep yourself rested to be at your best.
I know. I'm not tired. Ground makes a poor bed.
I know. I will.
I wanted to tell you, though. When the human attacked, I heard a strange voice. It told me my duty would be to guide you. What do you think it meant? I mean, I haven't exactly been much of a guide so far. All I told you was that we had to deliver our message, and that almost got you killed.
Mm-hmm.
I never expected it would be this dangerous, and it feels kind of like it's my fault.
I don't mind a little danger. It's not your fault. It is kind of your fault. I don't mind a little danger.
That's nice of you to say. Look, I can't fight with you.
Oh, so she doesn't fight at all?
As long as you're up against all this scary stuff, I'll try to help however I can. You've got something special, you know. I don't know what it is just yet, but I believe in you. Oh, hey, you know what insomnia is good for? Catching up on reading.
Eating.
If only our lives were anything like the world in your novel. It's just war after war here, with Magla arts fueling the flames. But it's a nice fantasy. Enjoy it while you can. Good night.
It's the Velvet Room.
Well, hello. Nice to meet you. I've been waiting. And now you've acquired a most interesting power. You truly are an intriguing one. Fascinating.
Fascinating.
In moments where your heart is most gripped by the book, I can reach out to you.
Oh, okay, so it's connected to the book we're reading.
My name is Moore, and I am the humble author of the novel you've been reading.
Oh, okay. Well, that would be why.
You stand now in my study. Quite something, isn't it? A hall of wisdom, purpose-built for the research of certain powers. I call it academia.
Academia.
Alas, it's as much a prison as it is a library. His most merciful majesty saw fit to lock me in this place. It has me a bit addled, honestly. I no longer remember where in the kingdom my study actually lies. I never imagined my voice would reach beyond these walls, until you appeared. And now, by whatever strange forces are afoot, I can speak directly to your mind.
Okay.
So, what would you say to an alliance?
Kind of alliance. This is way over my head. Not interested.
What
Kind of
kind of
alliance.
There must be more you wish to know. For instance, the nature of this fascinating power you've awakened to. I believe you have found a way to wield true magic. You need no petty conduit of mortal make. You can even change your appearance using the raw magla within. It is above all a mystic, long-hidden art, now the stuff of legend. What I have come to call archetypes.
Okay. Archetypes.
Archetypes?
A spirit of heroic virtue. A transformative power that manifests only in those who embody the heroes and kings of old in some core aspect. Heroes of antiquity are often depicted as near mythic figures, with forms transcending the mortal. These accounts are no mere allegory, but truth. However, None of my records describe anyone wielding such power as freely as you. Perhaps you are meant for not just proficiency, but mastery.
Yeah, that sounds like us.
In their truest form, archetypes represent the power of a true hero. One who can drive away calamity and evil in this world, no matter its form. Indulge me this request, and I believe my dream may yet be possible. Together, we can restore the kingdom's ideals. I shall gladly provide you knowledge and assistance to master your newfound power. So what say you? Will you take my hand in friendship?
I could use more friends. Choice. Okay.
Okay.
The bargain is struck then.
Hear a voice from somewhere.
The scholar in search of utopia. More. Within him dwells the virtue of the seeker. Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Okay, these are our social links. Confidants.
Now let's see what manner of
Seeker archetype. Party can now study the Seeker once unlocked in academia. Bright-eyed student allows the party to change between archetypes once unlocked in academia. Okay. The first like persona type thing. The academia is the Velvet Room, and the archetypes are like. Since the heroic embodiment of the Seeker for more. I mean, I know it's not the same as Persona. You don't have to comment on that. More is the first of your followers, people that support your quest as steadfast allies that you can grow closer to. Strengthening your bonds with your followers will lead to unlocking various abilities that can change the shape of your journey. More is just the first of many, so keep an eye out.
We'll meet again, I'm sure. Here's to our joined path, and the thrills that yet lie ahead. The royal funeral draws ever closer. 5 days remain.
All ready then?
Yep.
From here on, we travel in secret. If we're to get back into the capital, we'll have to do it undetected. So we'll cut through the forest, find the abandoned mine shaft in the mountain, and take the tunnel to the other side.
That way they'll never see us coming, huh?
Lad, you'll be our vanguard. It'll be a trial by fire, but the sooner you get used to that power, the better.
Makes sense.
Speaking of, you were talking like you know something about it.
Not much. Just what I've picked up from missions in the early days. I've only heard it's a power found in those who walk a righteous path. Sounded like superstition to me, but everything's always clearer on the battlefield. Once I saw it in action, I could tell it was no fable.
Alright.
Never thought it'd come back to haunt me. Despite all my training and research, I never managed to master it myself.
Maybe you don't walk a righteous path.
Huh. It really is something special, then.
Don't forget, one wrong move and I'll cut you down.
I'm aware.
I'm watching you.
Yes, I get it. Just trust me, all right?
Right. Let's check the map. This'll all be for nothing if we get lost.
This place.
They're called the Nord Mines. Apparently going through them would put us near the capital, it seems.
That being the case...
This road should take us to the Grand Trad.
All right.
Check for a way around. Next stop, Grand Trad. In mind. Nord Mines are full of complex paths. We can go through them to approach the capital undetected.
Don't let your guard down.
We'll be going through the Nord Mines. Are you ready? Go to the Nord Mine. Hurry, our focus is on making it to the royal capital.
The Nord Mines, located northwest of Grand Trad, It is resource-rich with magla crystals. Its proximity to the capital simplified crystal excavation, but the Sanctus Church's sudden proclamation of closure stopped work in its tracks. Exiting the forest, the party continues along the wooded road leading to the derelict mine.
Mine's entrance should be just ahead. Don't stray off the path.
Huh?
Kind of a ball buster, huh? What's the matter? Did your wounds reopen?
What happened?
No, I'm fine. It's just... Help but feel we're being watched.
No.
This deep in the wilderness, though? Couldn't be. Sorry, I'm just on edge.
Don't let your guard down.
Looking for an opening to escape. Don't forget I have my eye on you. One eye. All you gotta do is, like, stand on this side.
Look at that!
Up in the air. Large bird is known as a corvo. It stalks its prey from the sky, then goes in for an ambush. So what now? Like, we needed another addition to our list of problems. Maybe we can hide and wait it out? No, we need to keep moving. We're already low on time as is. Besides, let me guess, you could move much faster if I died back there and you didn't need to keep an eye on me. Come on, have a little faith.
Let's go.
Should I? If you're truly worthy, then demonstrate it. We need to move. Don't fall behind.
Pushing forward. Everything's pretty standard. Stop!
Wild dogs over there. Hundos. Beast hunting pack. Should they come at us together, we'll be overwhelmed if we're not careful. We can't give them the chance to surround us. We'll need to find a different path now. Why do you hesitate, lad? It's just a pack of wild dogs, barely worth a moment's worry for someone such as you. Really? Of course. Good, you're starting to catch on. You can't let the fear paralyze you. First, take a good look at your foes. Consider, is this your first meeting, or are you already familiar with them?
Got it.
Once you've assessed their strength, prepare your next move. If they're stronger, approach with caution. If they're weak, cut them down quickly.
Luke.
Size up that hundo. What do you make of it? Stronger? It's weaker? I don't know. And I'll do your thinking for you just this once. You slipped out of death's grip at the fort, so this should hardly be a challenge. Tutorials, dungeon, sizing up enemies. Press G to activate face sight and identify an enemy's strength by their color. Lower level enemies will glow blue, enemies at the same level will glow yellow, and higher level enemies will glow red. Unknown enemies will appear white. You've leveled up to a point where you think you can overpower certain enemies, you can simply approach the enemy to see if their color has changed. Engaging a weaker force, clear your mind and simply do what must be done. Put them to the sword. I like his attitude. Weaker enemies can be defeated quickly with a simple attack. In addition to being attacked on the field by a weaker enemy, will not force you into a squad battle, though the protagonist will still take damage. If you press when a cursor is over an enemy, you will lock onto that enemy. The enemy will always be in view, and you can easily close the distance by attack.
All right.
Try for yourself.
Give it a shot. We got
There they are. Time for some close variety.
How's that? Push through! Come on! Push through!
That went well.
Hold on.
Oh, that's right. I have one more rule for you to keep in mind.
Got it.
Never drop your guard, even against weaker foes. On the battlefield, fortunes can turn if you let up for even a moment. That happen, change your tactics and fight together as one. Stay calm and you'll be fine. Squad battles review. Press to initiate a squad battle against an enemy in the field. Use to initiate a squad battle on the enemy after completing its break gauge. With attacks, battle starts with great advantage in your favor. However, you're attacked by an enemy stronger than you, will be forced into battle where the enemy is at an advantage. In every situation, use different methods to fight. Never stop looking for ways to seize any tactical advantage. Fighting in dungeons. Evaluate enemies in your vicinity and decide whether you'll dispatch them quickly with attacks. Stun them first or jump directly into strategic squad battle. Face sight will help you determine your battle approach while staying out of the enemy reach. Use it to be efficient as you tackle a dungeon. So if they're stronger, I should just go straight into a squad battle. There's no replacement for first-hand experience. Get comfortable with fighting before we reach Grand Trad. Be sure you can defend yourself.
That being the case,
See anything?
We're not alone. Keep an eye out.
I see the enemy.
Oh, looks like he got me.
Trivia.
Yeah, probably should have went straight into a squad battle.
Here I go.
Enemy ambush squad battles. If you're attacked in a dungeon, you'll be forced into a squad battle that begins on the enemy's turn, which is dangerous. If you're unhappy with how the battle is going, you can restart it from the beginning by pressing 1. Pressing assist will automatically move the curse to an enemy who has weakness to skill you have. I don't guess we know what his I only have one skill, so.
Still here?
Take this. Can't linger here. Let's move. That's all over. We can relax for now.
There they are. I see the enemy.
Enemies up ahead.
There they are.
Here we go. I fight for my own justice.
Where he attacked me.
Scour.
Tougher than I thought.
I don't have like a dodge that I could use in the overworld.
Let's catch our breath.
Didn't I have like a dash? Or is that my dodge? Do I need to learn how to dodge roll? I didn't lose anything.
I see the enemy.
Good one. Let's give him a fight.
Don't make them counter.
Wind. Just one left.
Take this.
Nothing to worry about.
A butterfly. Unscathed.
Not worth our breath.
Not bad.
Level 5.
I'll strive for greater heights.
Got 1 endurance. So 10 luck. So,
That should
wait,
do it.
hold on. How do I get to the menu? Kill. I just want to see like what my stats are. I guess we're not there yet.
What is it?
I haven't seen you lot around these parts before. You wouldn't be bandits now, would you? What are you talking about? You seem dodgy yourself. You really think I look like a bandit? Oh, hell. Well, at the very least, I suppose you're not crooks. Guess I'm just on edge. I know it's funny to think so in a deserted place like this, but I feel like I'm being followed. What are you doing in such a remote place? Oh, I'm not your enemy, friend. Just a peddler. Regular nearby, so I came for business, but the beasts are real bloodthirsty today, so I assumed a human appeared.
Pardon?
For instance, have you heard about the human who appears from nowhere and wipes out entire towns? Terrifying, no? My apologies, didn't mean to sour the mood. Hey, would you lot be interested in buying something? What do you have? Just herbs? 11, 6. Oh, well, that would be like all my money. Hell, do we have anything to sell? Consider selling it. No, that's what we got from the boss. So that's just like his money. I think we should just hang on to it until we have something worth buying. Found something worth selling. I can give you a good price. Plenty of stuff in these woods, lots of rubbish, but some materials too. You won't catch me scavenging for it today, though.
Thank you.
I'll stay put until the beasts settle down some. You find something worth selling? Well, you know where to find me. We'll wait till there's something worth buying.
We have the edge. Vitus power. Scour. 2 remaining.
Take this.
That's one. The 3, let's go. Wind.
Moist. Fairy dust.
There's no way I'm stopping here.
made short work of them.
30 straw.
I see the enemy.
Come on! Good one! Okay, let's give this all we've got. Seeker! Scour! Stay sharp!
They're
It's
dead.
not over yet.
You have
I don't know if I should be using all this. I assume we'll get like a refill before we enter like the mines. I mean, I assume the mines are going to be dungeon.
There they are.
Stay vigilant. These ones aren't messing around.
This is
right there.
Push through! Forward!
Do it.
Nice find. Looks like it could be useful.
I see the enemy.
Cat! This battle's ours. Let's go!
Now get ready.
Seeker! Wind! Last
That
one!
one's down. We've got nothing to worry about.
The MP or SP?
Even easier than expected.
Okay.
Rank
Some
3.
enemies are still around. Careful now.
Right there.
Come on!
All right, we did it.
Cat!
I see the enemy.
Well done.
Alright, how's that? Cat!
There they are.
Come and get it. Cut!
This is our
Let's give him a fight!
this quickly.
one fell swoop.
I won't hold back! Scour!
Hi, Birdie. I'm enjoying this.
You hate to see it.
It's all very, very basic at the moment, but
They're down.
I like the ease style combat, the ease like combat outside, where not everything's turn based. And don't get me wrong, I like turn based battles, but
Push through! Come on! Cat! And down! Let's press! This is our chance! Forward! Come forth, royal soul!
it's good.
No more
Oh, yeah.
progress. That's all.
I also like how they're actual enemies and not just like shadows. Assuming that's everything. Yeah, I mean it's a singular path. We couldn't have missed anything, right?
Hold on.
The air here suddenly grown tense.
Got a moment?
What's going on? Been surrounded. Even out here, it would seem that the monsters are least of our concerns. I know you can hear me, so show yourself, or would you rather we come at you? Damn, awfully sharp for an old goat, ain't you? Oh, he was right. We are being watched. Bastards live long enough. Kill them quick. But why are the soldiers trying to kill us? We're soldiers too.
Do this.
I mean, they don't know that we're about trying to kill the other guy yet, do they?
I've never fought soldiers before, but I won't waver. Scour!
Oh! What is that? Never seen anything like it.
That's not an igniter.
Get ready.
I'm being targeted.
Here they come.
Guarding. Press to guard, which consumes one turn icon. Like a whole turn icon? Guarding greatly decreases the damage your character takes and prevents any weaknesses from being exploited. This prevents the enemies from gaining turns, too.
What's that?
Okay, so I'm gonna have to guard.
Watch
Take
out!
this. They try hard. No mercy for you. Damn you.
Still hurts.
Coming at us.
Utilizing formations effectively. During squad battles, your formation will affect the damage party members deliver and receive, depending on their position. Those in the front row deal more damage with melee attacks. Those in the back row deal less melee damage, but take less damage from enemies. Is magic damage unaffected, I guess? During battle, you can change your formation by pressing the key sign up and down to move party members between rows.
To the rear guard. Time for some close combat.
Okay, I can just do it
I'll
at
get some
will then.
distance. Charging in. Falling back.
I'm gonna move back,
Seeker.
and I'm gonna hit him with
Wind.
this.
Let's do this.
They don't really have magic yet.
Sight.
Seeker. Scour.
Take this.
Tougher than I thought.
No mercy for you. Blast.
What's that?
I can
think
take
something's coming! Watch out!
Still standing.
Nice. 80. Oh, so it was like a little mini boss. 5. Are they soldiers from the fort? They survived? No, that couldn't be. Just simply deserters, aren't they?
No.
That's not what I'm asking. How would they have already mobilized a pursuit? I don't know, but I think it's safe to say that I'm the least of your worries at this point.
Let's hurry.
In any case, we should probably keep moving. Let's go. Yeah, I mean, and why would they pursue us? They don't know what our plan is. Mines. Here we are. Looks so creepy. Well, I guess you did say it was abandoned. Aye, the Crown Theocracy ordered it so. I haven't been to this place in quite some time. Despite the royal decree, I still hear of miners risking it all to come to this place seeking the riches left within.
Hey.
I'll happily trade some illegal miners for the armed detachment of soldiers pursuing us. Shall we hurry inside?
Indeed.
You're not wrong there. Make preparations if you must, but be quick.
So?
Anything?
Hold on.
Where do you think you're going? The tunnel's this way. The sooner we go in, the quicker we can get out. I wasn't trying to run, I promise. Alright, let's see if you have anything else. Color me surprised. Didn't think there'd be others with business at the abandoned mine. Why come here of all places? Is there someone you know inside? We're just passing through. I could ask you the same thing. Just passing through. Of course, indeed, this would be the shortest route to get to the other side of the mountain. When you heard this place was abandoned, but a few blokes stayed behind to do some less than legal mining. One of them is an old friend of mine. I sell the stones he digs out. Enough about that. Surely we met for a reason, so if there's something you need, allow me to accommodate you. No, he's still got just the same stuff. Bible medicine might be useful.
Thank you.
You can kindly come back anytime. We save yet? Save. Before we enter the mines. Though it wasn't just my imagination to think we were being followed this whole time. Like Grius said, something's off. And that human came out of nowhere. It wiped out all the soldiers to the last. And again, maybe it didn't come out of nowhere, but if that's the case, no, it couldn't be. It was somebody, is it like working for something? Last night's incident wiped out the fort's entire garrison. Surely they lack the manpower needed to search for deserters. Now we're already being pursued? Regardless, due to the nature of our mission, it'd be best if they consider us dead. Let's push through this mine while we can.